Tag TV brings you daily news bulletin from India. Breaking news and views from India.
You're watching South Asia Newsline and here are the top stories we are tracking for you on Wednesday, the 13th of December. Major security breach in Indian Parliament, 4 people arrested. Trudeau says he made allegations on Nijjar's killing to put a chill on India. And Pakistan asked Kabul to probe links to attack that killed 23 soldiers. And now for all the details. There was a major security breach in the Indian Parliament on Wednesday after 2 men jumped from the visitors' gallery and ran into the Lok Sabha chamber. Footage from the local broadcaster showed one of them leaping across desks to evade capture, while the second one sprayed unidentified yellow smoke, according to lawmakers. Both men were overpowered by MPs and the security staff. 2 other individuals, a man and a woman, were also detained outside the parliament with coloured smoke canisters. Agitated lawmakers raised serious questions as the incident happened on the anniversary of the 2001 parliament attack, which New Delhi blames on Pakistan-based terrorists.
Today is the anniversary of the parliament attack. Please keep that in mind. On this day it's happening. It's very, very unfortunate that Indian parliament has been attacked again. But 2 people jumped into the well with canisters in their hand which emitted a yellow smoke.
The House proceedings resumed an hour later with Speaker Om Birla informing that the matter is being investigated and that it was ordinary smoke just to cause sensation. He assured lawmakers a report of the probe would be presented to the House. Moving on, Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau on Tuesday said he went public with the allegations of linking New Delhi with killing of Khalistani terrorist Hardeep Singh Nijjar in order to put a chill on India. Trudeau, in an interview with the Canadian press, said his statement in the House of Commons was intended as an extra level of deterrence for safety of Canadians. The Canadian Prime Minister in September had said Ottawa has credible intelligence indicating agents linked to New Delhi were behind the killing of Nijjar, a wanted fugitive in India. India has rejected the charge by Trudeau and has said Ottawa has not provided any evidence supporting the accusation. The allegation by Trudeau has worsened the already strained relations, which are likely to remain so, with neither New Delhi nor Ottawa taking steps to reconcile. And the Chief of Federal Bureau of Investigation, Christopher A. Wray, during a high-level meeting with NIA Director Dinkar Gupta, informed that the FBI team is investigating the attacks on the Indian consulate in San Francisco on 19th of March and 2nd of July. The NIA chief highlighted the nexus between terrorist elements with members of organized criminal syndicates, which were spreading to the US as well. Wray, who is on a 3-day visit to India, said that a blending of lines between terrorists and criminals is now visible in cyberspace as well. Meanwhile, reports suggest during the meeting, India also asked the US to share intelligence on 6 separatists living there amid investigations into an accusation that an Indian official was linked to a plot to kill Khalistani terrorist Gurpatwant Singh Pannu on American soil. New Delhi denies any connection but has announced a probe in US concerns. Moving on, Pakistan on Tuesday protested to Afghanistan's Taliban government over the killing of 23 soldiers in an attack on a military base, demanding action against the perpetrators as it grapples with security challenges ahead of elections next year. In a statement issued late on Tuesday, Pakistan's foreign official said it had summoned Kabul's envoy over the attack, asking for the Taliban administration to fully investigate and issue a public condemnation of the incident, which led to the heaviest death toll in a single attack in years. Reacting to the demand, Taliban has said if Islamabad shares details, they will probe the matter. Ties between Islamabad and Kabul have plunged in recent months to the lowest in years, with Pakistan claiming Afghanistan provides safe havens for militants to train and carry out attacks in its territories. Kabul denies the charge, saying that Pakistani security is a domestic issue. The staff of government universities in POK have suspended operations and are holding demonstrations to demand overdue salary hike, which they allege they are being deprived of. A report.
The academic and administrative staff of 5 universities in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir have continued to hold protest to demand their pending salary hike. The government had given a green signal to increase salaries by 35%, but after waiting for over 5 months, the demands have not been met. The teachers have suspended their work for now, saying their demand should be addressed at the earliest.
ग्रीन सिग्नल दे दिया गया था कि आपकी तनख्वाहों में ये इजाफा हो जाएगा। फिर अचानक से ये क्या हुआ कि हमें ये बताया गया कि कोई कमेटियां बन रही हैं और वो हुकूमती सतह पे बन रही हैं, वो फैसला करेंगी। भूखा एक पेट जिसका भरा हुआ है, जिसने खाना खाया हुआ है, वो भूखे के बारे में क्या दर्द रखता है, ये आप सब लोगों को इल्म है।
Activists blame that encouraging education in the occupied region could help the locals in POK understand their rights, but Islamabad views it as threat to its unlawful annexation of the territory.
कल भी ये बात की थी कि इंसेंटिव गया, हम चुप रहे, हमारे ऑनरेरियम गए, हम चुप रहे, हमारी पब्लिकेशंस का जो पैसा मिलता था 5,000, जबकि में 1-1 लाख 2-2 लाख हमारा उधर लगता है बाहर इम्पैक्ट फैक्टर में, वो हम चुप रहे। तो अब ये हमारा जो रिलीफ फंड है, जो महंगाई के लिए गवर्नमेंट ऑफ पाकिस्तान ने कुछ सोच समझ के दिया, तो उस पर भी ये बैन लगा रहे, कट लगा रहे।
The IMF senior mission chief to Sri Lanka, Peter Breuer, on Tuesday said that the second review of the island nation's $2.9 billion bailout could be completed in the first half of 2024, provided it manages to meet debt restructuring and revenue targets. The executive board cleared the first review of the bailout on Tuesday, providing about $337 million in funds to help tackle the fallout from the country's worst financial crisis in decades. Sri Lanka needs to raise its tax revenue, reform loss-making state enterprises, and build stronger reserves to meet targets. The island nation is gradually recovering after the crisis sent the economy into free-fall last year with soaring inflation, currency depreciation, and low foreign reserves. And weeks after media reports suggested that US envoy to Bangladesh, Peter Haas, reportedly left Bangladesh for a brief period following threats against him, Foreign Minister A.K. Abdul Momen has said Haas is a friend of Bangladesh. Haas is a friend of us. If you are friends, then you will say good or bad things, Momen was quoted as saying by Dhaka Tribune. Notably, the US envoy was active in brokering talks between parties before the announcement of the election schedule. Certain media reports suggested Haas was threatened by ruling Awami League politicians regarding his perceived interference in the election. However, Bangladesh has denied these charges, asserting confidence in the country's ability to provide adequate security. That's all in tonight's edition. We will see you same time tomorrow. Good night.
Tag TV brings you daily news bulletin from India. Breaking news and views from India.